In this video, we're going to talk about how to manage a listing. Now, we're not going to go through the entire listing process, but a couple things that you can add to your loop to make it seamless. We'll go ahead and create a loop. Because this is a listing, we're going to name it a property address, and I'm just going to make one up here. We'll be on Lilystone Drive. Now, this address came from the Google Maps suggestions, and if I leave the loop name just as this Google Maps suggestion, it'll fill into view details for me. So resist the urge to right now say dash your seller's last name and just leave it with the Google Maps suggestion. We'll go ahead and click continue. We could select a loop template if our office has provided them. Even add a photo of the listing if we have that already. And the dotloop will create our loop for us. Now I'm just going to add some documents to set the scene here, and I'll grab some disclosures and a contract. I know a lot more goes into a listing. We're just going to skip some steps here. And now that I have this folder with all of my documents and we've had them filled out by our sellers, signed by our sellers, I will start receiving offers on this property. Now, I know it all depends on what market you're in, but if you start receiving multiple offers, dotloop is going to be able to help you keep all of those organized. So I'm going to rename this folder to be my listing folder. And then for every offer that I receive, I can add a folder. And it can be offer from an agent, offer from the client's last name, and you can just add as many folders as you need to hold that offer and kind of have like a negotiation space. Now, if you want to help avoid receiving duplicate loops for your offer, then you want to make your listing searchable. To make my listing searchable, I'm going to go into view details. Now, there are three pieces of information that go into making a listing searchable. The first would be the transaction type and loop status. I count this as one. Your transaction type either needs to be listing for sale or for lease. And once you get to the point, you need to mark it as an active listing. Next up, there needs to be a listing agent in the loop. And I'm going to change my role here to listing agent. And then the third piece is the property address. And because I used that Google Maps suggestion, most of this is already filled out for me. So with the property address, a listing agent, and my loop marked as active listing, once I click save, other agents can now search for my loop and send me an offer.